Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to get your newspapers now to you, the front pages of them. So we're starting off with the Sowetan.
Yeah.
That's yours, Sakina.
I had the pleasure of reading this one this morning. So Lerato fights dirty. HP's disputed widow goes to court to stop funeral of rapper and reveals sordid details of his drug addiction. And she also stops payment of royalties to his family. And just to dig in a little bit here, not only does Lerato Sengadi demand to have his remains handed over to her, but she has instructed the South African music rights organization SAMRO to stop paying any money due to HP to his family. And then also the Tambo family on their part, well, they've rejected Sengadi's claims that she is the rightful spouse of HP, claiming that the Lobola negotiations actually flopped after she left him. And some of the sensational revelations that they are talking about, well, Sengadi claims that HP had a cocaine and cat addiction and he refused to receive help. And she was also saying, unpacking the last throes of their relationship, HP was also a cheat. And she talks about how she actually video called him and he was in bed with another woman in Botswana, and all the sordid details laid bare, which is really, really unfortunate. And she says that HP's family actually paid 35 of the 45,000 rand for her lobola into her mother's bank account in February 2016. So she feels she is the rightful spouse. She wants her father-in-law to hand over the keys of their home in Rand Park Ridge, and also his identity document and the death certificate to her. And she demands that all hard drives to HP's studio also be returned to her by the family. Wow. So it is hectic, getting really, really sordid there. So that one is what the Sowetan is going big on today. And also gunfight at Modise Church. Now, there was a standoff yesterday and it started the previous night, the Modise Church in Zuurbekom, west of Joburg, and someone was shot. Police were there all day yesterday. So that story also covered, as well as Cyril lines up for Soweto Marathon, president running there. And let me just say, shout out to Sisanda from SAFM. Sisanda will be running. Newsreader Isikosa. Sisanda Jonas. She's going to be running.
Well done. Okay, good luck. Okay, here we go. So on to the next newspaper, which is the Citizen. So this is the, I suppose, the question on everyone's mind now. Tom Moyane fired Malusi Gigaba. Next question mark? Tom Moyane yesterday lost his long battle to hold on to his job as SARS commissioner, and President Cyril Ramaphosa sacked him. Malusi Gigaba, right, could be next following the failure of his attempts to stop the courts from labeling him as someone who lied under oath. There's a fabulous cartoon, in fact, in the Citizen this morning where he, if I can find it, I'll just explain it to you. It's quite funny, but I won't go into the details of the article. You can have a look at that, and I think it's something. Oh, here we go. Here's the thing. It's an article. It's a cartoon where you've got Cyril Ramaphosa. Perhaps we can zoom into that. I found it quite funny. Our president was standing there with a pamphlet that says fitness to hold office, and there is Malusi Gigaba trying to lift up this heavy weight, and written on it is Gupta's Oppenheimer sex tape lying under oath. Imagine this, Malusi. So yeah, anyway, so that's the Citizen, and I think that's really what the big story is that they're looking at, and all others as well. But I think we've covered those ones. Anything else?
Cartoonists.
I know, you've got to love them. They always make you laugh.
And then Business Day. Let's go to Business Day. I want to start there with the good news story. The rand gains the most against the dollar in 6 weeks. 2% stronger at 14.49 to the dollar by 6:50 p.m. yesterday. So that's good news, you know, given all the bad news we've had since September. And then President fires defiant tax boss Tom Moyane. That's their lead. Axing set to shore up taxpayer confidence. We just had the interview with the acting commissioner there at SARS. 60 to 70, the number of witnesses who spoke on the reasons behind the gaping hole in revenue collection thus far. And also harsh realities dampen renewed mining hope, underlying cautious optimism creeping into the mining sector. These are the realities of how difficult it is to mine in South Africa. Some of the stories that Business Day is running with today.
apparently we're taking a break. We'll take a break. We'll see you with news after this. Stay tuned.